Howdy, howdy. Alright, so I peeped the... Oh, it's really dark in here.
I think
I
it's safe
peeped
to rest here
the
now.
guide a little bit, and I think we're actually very close to the end of this game, so I'm, well, we're gonna try to finish this up. Because, quite frankly, I want to play something else. So,
We finally made
yeah,
it.
how's everyone doing tonight? So I think we go in here. I forget. I think I wanted to tackle some subquest first, and this is like some kind of elevator. Yeah, so Alphen is I got on earlier and changed a few arts on Alphen. I think the only ones I ended up changing were Lightning Thrust to Severing Wind. But yeah, I mean, gosh, I started playing this game back at the end of May. Like, I just haven't been the biggest fan, so it's been really easy to get sidetracked from it. I still haven't quite decided what's going to take this slot. And these are resistant to Earth, so we need to ease up on the... Yeah, but it's definitely time to play something else, but I always try to finish what I start, so we're at least... I might do the Sword Art Online DLC.
Quite necessary.
When I finish the game, but... Well, there's no need to do that now. Be like a little bonus stream or something. So,
Are you saying the
I'm gonna
Renans
try to
are
finish this
funneling
by
it
this
through here
weekend.
to send to
Will that pan
Lenegus?
out?
Sure looks
I don't
like
know,
it.
we'll see.
We have to put a stop to it quickly.
But we got two blooming ropers here. And that's right, they actually resist eternal devastation, so...
Sleep well. Whatever you do, just stay away from the force. Illuminate the dark.
I'm not done.
Hear me. Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here.
Oh, I didn't realize Alpha canceled that Spirit Art. Or, not Mystic Art. I guess Spirit Art? Astral Art?
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
So clearly this was just a... kind of a midway point to somewhere else. Like, you climb the ladder, move over, go down a ladder, and some effigy type enemies. Chaotic Figure.
Blind freak. Why can't they just sit still? Sion, can you take care of them?
There we go.
Light burst forth.
You don't mess around.
Certainly.
You know,
I'm ready.
maybe like from just a video gaming standpoint, this game probably isn't as bad as I've made it out to be. My biggest gripe has probably just been this just doesn't feel like a Tales game, and I think my issue has been that I need to not approach it like a Tales game, because
Cut it out.
in that regard it really disappoints. But for a modern video game, I mean, there's a lot of duh.
Those astral arts of yours are
But
pretty
by modern
impressive.
standards, I mean, it's still just
Thanks.
it's a good
You're full of
game. Like,
surprises yourself.
you can save anywhere, fast travel's pretty decent. all things considered, like if this game were 200 hours, this would just be awful to play. But it's not that long, so.
Come one, come all.
Hold on to your arm. Here I come. Flame of fury.
Double demon fang.
I think the enemy design is a little lazy because it's just a bunch of reskins of every enemy from every area. Like the whole game looks like they're weak to wind.
Let's get you all tucked away.
Double demon fang.
Hear my call. Tempest
Double demon fang. Double demon fang.
You fight better at a distance.
Hey, Timodicus, what's good, my guy?
You and I both.
Flame inside me. Yours.
Do it! Demons descend!
Hopefully you missed the part where I was just saying that this game isn't that bad. I mean, like, from the perspective of it being a Tales game, this is pretty terrible, but
Pot calls the kettle black.
like it as a video game in general. See, it feels like, oh yeah, I really couldn't think of a good name tonight. So the name of this dungeon is the Wedge, so I just was like, oh, Biggs and Wedge, I guess.
Double demon fang. We got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Win. All yours.
Yeah, no Biggs here.
Here I come.
Yeah, I left him in my other wallet.
Double demon fang. Dragon swarm. Dragon blade. You're mine. Double demon fang. Execution. We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Glacial spear. Pierce
Rising
eagle.
falcon. Dragon swarm.
Lancer.
Double
Now.
demon fang. Remove.
Astral
Yeah,
energy.
Say no more.
I was out of ideas for the name for this because like I really don't know what
wonder if we
happens
can make new
next story-wise, so I couldn't
With this.
necessarily comment on that. Let's try the door first before we go up another. Oh, and there's another ladder here. Yeah, I think this is another one of those dungeons where you can fall off and I think this is another one of those
This
dungeons
place
where you
definitely
can
isn't
fall
easy to
all the way
navigate.
back to the beginning
That's
by
for sure.
accident.
I doubt this
Kind of like
structure was
the
conceived
Lost
with the ease of
Shrine in
people's movement in
Near
mind.
Replicant.
Yeah,
I
We've been
fell
seeing
from
nothing
the
but
top of
Zeugle
that
nests.
on too many
It's almost as if
occasions.
we're inside an incredibly immense
So,
spirit
how was
vessel
your
of
Monday,
some sort.
Timodicus?
A spirit vessel? If that's the case, then that would make Lenegus the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice
Ugh.
again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me?
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, it's hard to describe.
Surround.
Considering Astral.
Right.
Yeah,
If you think-
Mondays.
I promise.
The first day back at work after a weekend used to be really rough for me,
Discourteous, aren't you?
especially if I had 2 days off. Then it was like it was a huge case of me not wanting to go back to work that day. That was a nice little combo. Health and restoring AG based on his crit hits. That's like really, that comes in handy.
Take this. Dragon swarm. It's over. Here I come. You're finished.
Especially when it restores like his whole gauge.
I'm ready.
You got company.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Theon actually look trusted.
You're finished.
Do it!
There we go.
Say no more.
Yeah, but when you're unemployed,
I mean,
every day is Monday. Really, every day is the weekdays don't really make too. I mean, I do different things on different days, so maybe not. Maybe that's maybe not 100% the case, but
Design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must
when you're
really
not
like
when you're
it,
not
Elfin.
working, the days really don't feel that different. What is that? Oh,
This will be a delicious.
we fought this before.
Light astral energy.
Can you take it? A spot of heat. Touching anyone?
It's over!
Yeah, it definitely was a huge adjustment too, because, you know, prior to this I worked for, you know, 11 years straight. Prior to, you know, trying to go back to school and all that. Which, honestly, that January cannot come fast enough, because I'm like,
Another incantation ruined.
it'd be nice to get a little structure back. Get a good reason to get out of the house more. Cool. Man, this thing, like, these boss random encounters are like, they're squishy. They have a lot of health. I need to use that like 390 more times. Swarm. Okay. Whoa! Yeah, maybe I'm being dramatic when I say stir crazy, but definitely some cabin fever going on. I'll tell you one thing, I don't enjoy it nearly as, like, you know, the break sounded nice before college, but it's like dragging on a little bit. There we go.
Say no more.
Heck, like,
Energy was incredible.
I gave it.
a lot of these part-time jobs out here are starting to give you student benefits. Like, I know there's 1 or 2 places near me that give you tuition assistance even working part-time. Like, depending on what the class schedule looks like, I might go get a little part-time job. That way I'm not even having to pay for books. Hopefully. Split it up, y'all. Split it up. Follow me. Come on. There we go. Get the one blooming roper out of the way.
It's over.
That is so nice. If you crit with Stardust, you can literally just keep spamming Stardust, keep them in the air, and build up the strike gauge.
Combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good part.
Void Boomy. I want to know who at Bandai Namco said, let's name this thing a Boomy.
It's flying free. Why can't they just sit still? Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Hey, Timoticus, earlier, I popped into a, sometimes for fun, if it's during the day and I'm on Twitch and I'm not streaming, what I'll do is I'll look up a game I like the category, and I'll just see if anyone's online. It's almost like my little modern version of chat roulette. And so I looked up Tales of I looked up Tales of Xillia, right? And have you ever had a PlayStation 3? Let me ask that first, just because I might have to explain something a little differently. Did you ever own a PS3? Ah, I see. Well, basically, PS3 games, the save screen, like the save menu for every PS3 game, is basically the same. Like, when you go to save any one of those games, Ooh, that was actually super clean.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
I dodged him midair, but I'm watching this guy play Tales of Xillia, and it's a PlayStation 3 game, and it's probably important to mention there really isn't good PS3 emulation yet. Like, there's PS3 emulation, but those emulators are pretty prone to crashing. Well, I was playing Tales of Xillia, and I noticed the save screen is like different. This game is only on PS3. And I mentioned it, I'm like, oh, that's weird. That's not the PS3 save screen. I wasn't being rude or nothing. And he said, oh no, I'm playing the PC version. And I'm like, ah, the PC version, I am familiar. Yeah, I was playing the PC version.
Weapon material.
I'm gonna geek about that forever. That is so funny to me. Oh my god, just whack the wall down, Alvin. That's crazy though. I didn't from his uncle works at Sony. Well, I mean, my uncle works at Konami, so I know the feeling. Actually though, I didn't know PS3 emulation was already kind of at that point. Because I know just a year ago, people were talking about how it was not that, it was possible, but like, there are certain games you just couldn't emulate. You know what, actually? Bless anyone who does speedruns on Game Boy games, considering they're capturing footage from a GameCube with a Super Game Boy attached to it. Remember the Super, I think it was called the Super Game Boy, the one that it plugs into the bottom of the GameCube and lets you play Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on it.
How could a girl ever say no? Frozen hammer.
My fists are crushing it out there.
Nice pickups, actually, on the ore. Strictly a Nintendo family. I don't know, what would you have called, mine? Because my sister played video games. We had a PS1, but she had like a Super Nintendo and fast travel point. Nice. She had like a Super Nintendo, she had an N64, had an NES, but I always preferred. Oh, okay, cool. There are shortcuts here. Awesome. Does this only take us back to the beginning? I got a PlayStation 2 for my 10th birthday, I think. 12th, something like that. 10th. I think 10th. And I was hooked. I was super hooked. Yeah, so we want to go in the store over here. I've always been pretty super late to the show. Like, I didn't get a PS3 until 2012, probably till a good 4 or 5 years after it came out. Same thing with the 4. I was pretty late to the 4. 5 is probably the most. The 5 is probably the most quickly I've been able to obtain the newest console when it's come out. Just shy of 2 years. That's why getting a PS5 was really cool, because like I've never gotten the new PlayStation console, you know, and had a very long time to enjoy it before something else was on the horizon. Because at this point, I was thinking,
No scratches on my shield.
I was gonna have
or
to
my
wait
armor.
until a Slim came out and try to finesse one of
Sure
those.
climbed up a long way.
Like, I'm sure there will be a Slim
Watch
of
your
some
step
sort.
ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Doesn't really look like the kind of place with fencing, Dohalim.
Gotta break through. You're mine. Dragon
I shall ensure you survive this.
Double demon fang.
Freeze Lancer!
Leave the agile ones to me.
Severing wing.
Bloody
You're mine. Double demon fang.
leave the ensnaring to me.
Where's the switches upgrade? And don't you dare say OLED.
You're mine. We turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right.
Oh, I preempted that one. You know, especially with all the rumors floating around about a crazy, like, 1080 60 or 4K handheld
This one's got your
Switch.
name on it.
The OLED was just such a disappointment of an announcement, especially
was
when right after that.
To dominate a battle.
By the way, y'all, Steam Deck.
Come now, I'm certainly not that rough.
Oh, it's a myth. It's never happening. Nintendo is OP in the respect that OP never delivers. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. The rumors were so abundant. Oh yeah, we got to split it up really good. Because I really like the Switch. I mean, oh, I will admit, I got a Switch pretty soon after it came out. I've had the Switch since like 4 or 5 months after it came out. That was happenstance, but
Something's done.
like purely coincidence. But
Shut him down.
'cause I wasn't playing a whole lot of video games at that time.
Better at a distance. The further away
But I
from
was,
that switch
when that
I go.
console came out, I was super duper impressed. Like,
Feel, do it.
I was super impressed by the fact that I could like
A merry
play a game like Xenoblade Chronicles on the go. That was my first game on the Switch, was Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Well, am I improving?
Go no further.
You're mine. It's over. Double demon fang. Dragon swarm.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you.
Yeah, that was actually, that wasn't too long after it came out. Because I had Let's Go Eevee. I'm not a huge Pokemon person, but obviously like a Gen 1 remake, that was pretty cool.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
I remember 2 years ago when you couldn't get a Switch.
I can feel my power growing.
Hey, new equipment!
Ooh, Kingly Vest, who's that for? Oh, don't say yuck. I have livestock that's reached maturity. Also, Switch has just been a cool console for some remakes, like Link's Awakening. This. You know, I actually tried playing Sword and Shield when they came out. I beat the main story and then didn't do a whole lot after.
I won't forgive you.
I shall ensure
I tried. I didn't have enough people. I didn't know enough people to play with, so like, it just didn't end up being as enjoyable for me. But yeah, Link's Awakening. That was my first Game Boy game when the Game Boy came out. You know, not when it came out. I don't even think I was alive when it came out. But that was my first game, like Game Boy Color, Game Boy game, not advanced. And I picked up Link's Awakening and I beat it the same day.
all yours, Kisara.
Like, I think I beat it in 12 hours. They put so much charm into that remake. They really
I
did.
should
Like,
probably think about tonight's menu.
just the score, like the music score, everything. They put really, really good effort into it.
We got
Bloody
some good
coat.
equipment.
Coats. That's for Dohalim. Yeah, it was definitely also my first Zelda as well. I played the DX version with like the color dungeon. Let's
I
see.
can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Ooh, they look. I'm gonna make a little save real quick because. Wait a second.
Discourteous, huh?
Yeah, this is like one of those boss type fights. You know, this is a Bandai Namco game, and so is. This is a Bandai Namco game, so is Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 specifically. And this looks just like the Asylum Demon, which is the very first boss you fight in Dark Souls.
That could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Scarlet Inferno!
Yeah, but same company, so it very well could be reused assets from Dark Souls.
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Hey, Mushi, what's good? We're playing Tales of Arise.
Benediction light.
Dodge. Yeah, Tales of Arise, we're trying to finish this game. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest, but we're almost done. Oh, I should've. Is it a consistent, oh. So, you know, this game, there are a lot of Tales games. oh, I'm blushing, Timoticus. So, Tales is a franchise. This game just kind of feels like Betrayal compared to the other ones. The characters are terrible. Like, the game itself is just a huge DLC honeypot. Like, the game is made intentionally overly difficult just so that they'll force you to purchase DLC, which I have not done, by the way. It just feels like Betrayal. That's all. I'm gonna finish it because we've been playing it this long, but Tales game? Oh, that's easy. Tales of Xillia for the PlayStation 3, and if you don't have a PlayStation 3, Tales of Vesperia, which is for the PlayStation 4, the Nintendo Switch, the Xbox, might even be on PC at this point. Whoa, that hurt. Tales of Berseria.
Time to let it rip.
Ooh. Yeah, Tales of Vesperia is probably the most accessible one.
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself.
That's a good game. Tales of Symphonia is my favorite. That's for the PS3 and the PS3 version's remake of the GameCube version. I just had Mystic Art and I was flapping my gums and I didn't do the command. Tales of Vesperia is pretty good. It's cheap. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you found that game for $20 or less, but fun little adventure. It's an action game. Kind of like you see here. Obviously, it's a bit older. Oh, did we just finish them at the same time? Maybe they share a health bar.
I know.
Yeah, I think they share a health bar.
When I see it.
Orange gel. Double Hexbreaker, double Awakening Pebble. Oh, I love Three Houses. Little different though. Three Houses is a bit. Oh, I don't have enough. Nuts. I don't have enough cure points. Three Houses is a bit more of a strategy game, but gosh, that game is so much better than the one I'm playing. I wish I was playing Fire Emblem Three Houses right now. I sank so much time into that game. Let's see here. What am I trying to do? Like, I obsessed that game. So I did Black Eagles and I did Blue Lions. I've actually never done Golden Deer, or I did the DLC Ashen Wolves. And I don't want to spoil anything about the game, so I won't go into more detail. I like the people in the Golden Deer, but Claude is actually probably my least favorite of the lords. Yeah, actually, if you look on my Twitch banner, the calico colored cat is Edelgard. Yeah, the calico cat is Edelgard, and then yeah, Claude, he was always plotting something though. Yeah, the calico is Edelgard. The first tab, I don't have it in front of me, but we have a tab who's Mithra. And actually, funny enough, I was talking about Tales of Vesperia. The other two cats are two main characters in Tales of Vesperia. Oh, they're sus until the end. They're politicians. Like, they all have their own personal agendas. It's just which one of the scabs do you like the most is what it weighs up to. But I don't. Oh, hi Drew, how are you doing? I don't want to spoil the game for I don't want to spoil the game for anybody.
Lucky to find this stuff.
Indeed.
But
I can tell it's quite the find.
I was not expecting what happens before the time skip at all. When I read people talking about that game and saying, "Oh, it was so obvious," I really didn't suspect a thing. It's funny, I've never played Golden Deer's route, but most of my favorites, like who I always make sure to recruit in a playthrough, do come from Golden Deer. Lysithea, Hilda. Hey, you like them emotes?
Get lost.
Dragon Form! Begin! Severing Wind! Take this and go through! Reflect on thy skin. They smite Dragon Blade! Here I come!
Into the
Dragon
center.
Form! Come one, come
Oh, someone spoiled it for you? Well, maybe not spoiled it, but I wasn't expecting anything like that, to be honest with you. Like a big betrayal or anything like that, but it's funny because
We work well together.
I missed. What did you not expect?
This one's got your name on it.
Action to action! Not a chance! Rising Falcon!
Now, astral energy.
Say no more!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Oh, and yep, we hit the bonus gate. I don't remember any dubstep, but keep in mind, the 3 routes play out well, there's actually 4 routes technically, but the 3 routes play out completely different.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Like, I've seen Blue Lions and Silver Snow ending,
Doing what I can. Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you.
but I actually have not seen Golden, I've not seen Golden Deers, and I'm pretty sure Golden, yeah. Put it this way, none of the endings of the game I've seen involve Those Who Slither. I know about Those Who Slither, but they're not in the Blue Lions ending at all. My throat's a little sore. I was feeling a little under the weather today, so like, if my voice is cracking out hard, I do apologize. Get him.
With this,
I'm trying to think what, because it's been about, it's been over a year and a half since I last played the game, so I can't quite remember what Blue Lions ending was like. Oh, is it here? It's really cramped. Oh no, I don't think it was anything like that. Gosh, wait, you know what? I knew I was hanging around for something, I forgot to pick that up. Luckily I don't think it works like that, but speaking of Blue Lions, Dimitri, like his whole change after the time skip, he goes from son to daddy really quick. Except the English voice acting kind of kills him for me. Japanese is much better. Ooh, I can't read that. M Wavelength, thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm getting hit. Yeah, Dimitri. Well, because he becomes, you know, he looks like a preppy military school boy in the first half, but in the second half he has like the long hair and the eye patch. Lurk's always welcome. I appreciate it, bro.
This one's got your name on it.
That way. Oh, and then there's not Bulk and Skull again. Oh wait, I can skip them. What? No! I was trying not to fight them again. Oh well. You know, when when I first started using Twitch, I had no clue if you were subbed to someone, you could just use those emotes anywhere you go. That makes it a lot cooler. Obviously. Whoa. These really remind me of the Asylum Demon from Dark Souls. Speaking of which, yeah, it's basically like ad-free viewing. Unless they have good tiers set up. I'm in the process of setting up tiers. I don't want to just throw something out there. But yeah, no, I mean, don't feel bad or anything. I only started doing this like 6 months ago. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of how I see it. Oh, they do have different health bars. Okay. Well, you know, it makes it a lot easier when you do it with other people.
Another incantation ruined.
You know, it's cool to have other people to do it with. I like to do more than just the whole F for F thing on Reddit. I'm pretty guilty of that. No shame, by the way. But, you know, I do more than just that. Like, when I, you know, when I'm on during the day, I always try to, whoa! I try to lurk someone. I was just telling Simodicus, I have a habit of, like, just looking up a video game I like. Yes, me too. Gosh, I mean, even just in 6 months for me, like, I look back on things I did in January of this same year and kind of cringe to a degree. I feel like I've learned this a lot better. Whoa, gotcha! For sure. I've been thinking about what I'm gonna play next. At least in this time slot, in this game slot.
To achieve such harmony.
I talked about Scarlet Nexus. I'm now that I have a PS5, actually, not Elden Ring, but I kind of really want to play Demon Souls, which is exclusive to the 5. Oh gosh, can we not look at my high school photos? Ooh, we're at the end. I didn't even go everywhere. Yeah, I would say I've definitely flourished a lot more in the last 10 years. All right, let's grab that healing light. And what's behind this door? Demon Souls sounds pretty cool, actually, the more I think about it, because that would just be a lot of fun. I've played Dark Souls, I've played Sekiro. I like the Souls games, but I watch those a bit more than I play them. I would like to start playing those more. And I actually own Elden on the PS4, but I kind of want to play. I kind of want to play Demon Souls, actually.
It's here?
What's Rinwell talking about?
All the energy
Nexus was
flowing
also
through
an
the wedge
option
comes
too.
together and
Scarlet
collects here.
Nexus.
Is that thing a Zoogle?
But
Holy crap, it's huge!
Scarlet Nexus and this game are closely related, and I just don't know how much I'm gonna enjoy.
Stop the wedge from taking in any more astral
I don't know
energy,
how much
right?
I'm gonna enjoy that game if it's anything like this.
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
But we'll see.
Here it comes.
Is there
El
no end to
Jarania.
what the Remnants can cook up?
This doesn't look that bad.
Machine or what? But I do know it's pissing me off.
Oh, and Severing Wind is its weakness. What?
Any other wisdom you want to pass along? Being interrupted?
You got the wrong guy, Luna. You got the wrong guy. New phone. Who dis?
First aid in the wind! Airstrike! I can hear it all day! By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace! Dance in the wind! Airstrike! Explosion!
Actually, fun fact, I didn't have a speck of facial hair until I was in my... Let's just say this, I was older than 25.
Another incantation ruined.
Ooh. Yo, what's good, Griffey? Hey. Ciao.
Take this! Double demon fang! Dragon down! You're mine! Raising you on high! Bloody holiday! Resonate with the earth! You're mine! It's over! Double demon fang! Dragon swarm!
Oh, I was like, am I hitting nothing? No, the image actually, like, voided out. I think there was too much going on the screen.
Nothing else there?
You take meticulous care of your fire.
How you doing tonight, Garfy?
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Here's a healing arc.
You know, we can't all have gigantic beards, okay? We can't all be these we can't all be these absolute icons of testosterone, all right? Oh. Yeah, I was thoroughly roasted. Whoa, where did all these ropers come from? Oh, I'm doing, you know me, I'm doing Gucci.
Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause
That. Oh, and counter edge.
As impressive as always.
Yeah, I got a little,
I mean, you're even better than
got a
ever.
little something going
I
on.
never think Xion actually looks flustered.
There we go. Yeah, for like the first time in my life. Oh, up.
Pierce evil. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Here I go. It's over.
Here I come. You're finished. Lunarondo.
It looks like you got this one covered. Will this help?
Strike.
Healing from the wind.
This thing's really kind of hard to take care of while it's suspended.
Winds of heaven.
Just, it'd be one thing if they stayed stagnant in the air. Oh, you know I don't take anything too personally. Oh. Oh, that's all that's left.
I'm almost impressed.
Oh,
My friend's coming from
we're in good shape.
Almost. Don't get carried away.
Oh yeah, we're good. And got it. Cool. Easy enough. Yep, it was a turd with tentacles hanging from the ceiling. That's what we'll call that, boss. I don't know. I've known some serious late bloomers. I know, like, I knew some people growing up who, like, didn't have a speck of facial hair till they were probably in their 30s. I didn't pay attention to how old people were back then. So what's all this now? Yeah, I finally fixed my issue there. Windows did an update and maxed out my master volume. Bye, Rinwell. I don't know what she's looking at, but it's probably lit. You hear that chorus in the background? Why is this just funny to me? Like, wonk camera angle and all that. There's Kisara. Oh, let me guess. We're being teleported to a different world.
What's going on here?
I hate this game. I hate this game so much. Oh my goodness. I am watching this like, I can't believe this is real. It just feels so cheesy to me, like the white background and their heads all spinning every which way, like. And let me guess, they're not in Dana anymore.
You okay? Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
Oh my god.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just
I guess the
happened?
game's not going to tell us what it was. I don't think we're in Dana anymore. We're probably in
That was
Rena.
Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice.
Tell to
You're
shut
saying
up, please.
Astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
Oh my god, that was
You
like
mean
3
when that
months
fire
ago for me.
monster came out of the spirit vessel?
No, I don't remember.
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow
The
of
only thing I
astral
remember
energy, it
is
caused
that
a monster to
stupid
spawn
piece
and
of
take
iron
physical
on
form.
Alphen's head getting
Maybe the
cracked.
same thing
Actually, that
happened
was the
here,
first time
just with way
Garfield
more
Fluff
astral
ever caught me
energy and a bigger
streaming.
monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master Cores and Spirit Vessels that prevents such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason
Yeah,
Ringo
it was
able
the
to
first
sense all
time.
that astral energy earlier must have been because
Hey.
it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So,
Check my-
then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that
There you
note,
go.
how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just
Hey,
can't work out why.
I don't know if you've
Why
checked
the
since
voice
you
reached out
subbed,
to
but there's
me
new emotes
first.
now.
Rinwell?
I
You think you
can't
should have
help but
5
wonder if it's
available.
because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry, that's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
What energy flow? Invasion averted. What is that?
Are we gonna have to take
Oh,
this winding
Demodicus,
path
thank
all
you
the way
for
back down
thank you for
to-
exhibiting the
Yeah, but
Oh,
if
is it?
anything, it should be easier than
Oh
the
my god,
climb up.
everyone's here tonight. What's good, Zero's Legend?
Well,
How have you
then,
been? How's
actually,
Uncharted
I've heard
treating
it's
you?
easier to develop.
Everything all right? You kind of looked like you
Mr.
wanted to get something
Mogura.
off your chest.
Well, thank you for following.
Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
yeah. You know,
Yeah?
sorry, never mind.
Yeah, how's Uncharted been treating you,
Just
Zero?
forget it.
I'm glad to hear it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? Yeah, all right, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hoodle. Sorry.
Yeah,
I guess I still
I think
don't
last time I
really
saw you,
know
I was
how to put
playing
it into words.
Live Alive, correct?
Nah, that's fine. No rush.
Which I did find
It
out
might
the
help
game
you
is
to talk
actually
about it,
pronounced
though.
Live Alive.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
Thank you, King. Only died 100. You know what? I know the feeling. You should have been here when I was playing Nier Automata, and I died 11 times on the flight sequence in Route B. After I upped the difficulty. Okay, did the game just drop us from one dungeon into another dungeon? No, we're still in the same place. Mr. Mogura, how are you doing though? For real. I have nothing good up here, I think. Let me jump down. Whoa!
Go no further!
I didn't even see them. Uh-oh.
Here's evil!
I actually didn't even bother checking if we could fast travel. I'll need to figure that out when I'm out of this fight. That hurts me. That hurts me, Garfield. I know you don't watch anime, but I know you know this is not Naruto. You're tearing this family apart. Zero and Timoticus reads that comment, he's gonna cringe because he's already had to go through it once with me tonight. I actually just got done talking to Zero about how much I hate this game. I'm only still playing it because I'm only still. I'll spare you. You know, definitely play it. Get your own opinion on it. I played the previous Tales games, so my opinion is a tad bit more critical. But my opinion's been a tad bit more critical. But you should definitely play it. Get your own. See how you feel about it. But I'm still playing it because I'm already pretty close to the end, so I don't want to. It'd be such a waste to just not finish it. But yeah. That's why I say it's important to, you know, play yourself, see how you feel about it personally. Oh, we almost missed that Mystic Art.
Scarlet Inferno!
Still haven't decided what I'm playing in this slot next. It's kind of between. Oh, that hurt. A lot of very slow startup frame on that move. I'm thinking Scarlet Nexus or Demon Souls. I just recently got a PS5, so I can actually play Demon Souls now. So that's pretty cool. Ooh. I'll tell you what, this game's almost a year old though, so it'll probably be on sale if you don't have it already. That is if Bandai Namco lets the game go on sale. They're almost out of cure points again.
This one's got your name on it.
Whoa! Back to back? What? We did that once already, and I know they don't share a health bar. Yeah, I guess we're doing the spirals again though. So I've caught you playing Uncharted before, Zero. What other games are you into?
Have used too much. Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Oh.
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alphen. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Definitely one thing I'll say about it. Do not at all be ashamed to play this game on a lower difficulty. I think there's a lot of DLC for this game and they heavily promote it in the game. And I think a big reason for a lot of the difficulty, whoa, ow, ow, ow. I think a big reason for a lot of the difficulty is to attempt to sell the DLC. We're straight out of cure points.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Yeah, we can't fast travel. And actually, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick, y'all. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. RPGs and FPS. I'm pretty good at hack and slash games, like action RPGs, but I'm not very good at FPS. My friends and I played Halo when I was younger. I was never that good at Halo though. But I mean, RPG is in my channel name. As a matter of fact, you might be wondering, why is a JRPG channel gonna play Demon Souls, or talking about playing Demon Souls? Well, oh, the restaurant was amazing. I didn't tip the waiter or anything. No, I'm just kidding. And actually, server. Never say waiter, server. I don't know why I said waiter just now. Probably because it was a metaphorical one and not a real person. But yeah, you know, the whole stumbling over my words and all. You're used to that though, Griff. Yeah, I actually kind of consider they're not anime games at all. But the Soulsborne franchise very much are Japanese games, and they're role-playing games. So it's sort of a JRPG. Kinda. I like Splatoon. I'm pretty good at Splatoon. Like I'll play someone in Splatoon, but I think the only I need to heal our cure points again. Oh, actually, we still have those really good heal items from Ganatheros. The only big FPS I was ever into deep was Battlefield Bad Company. That was my favorite FPS game, and obviously that's so old now. That's a PS3 game. Oh, that, and like back in the day I played Unreal Tournament on the PS2. I played the heck out of that game. That wasn't as much of a precise FPS and more of like a, you know, they weren't as sophisticated back then. Like I see other people play FPS and I'm like, wow, I couldn't do that. Well, I mean, I could probably learn, but the desire isn't there too much for me. I get just as much satisfaction out of watching people play stuff like that. Alright. So, yeah, we need to go... Oh, what's this?
Retreat if you know
But, actually, the more I talk about Demon Souls, the more I really want to play Demon Souls.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Dragon form!
Freeze Lancer!
Severing wind!
Everyone, get
It really has. You know, I just might, because I want to play something now that I have a 5. I really want to play something that I was not able to play before. I'll tell you what, it'd make for one entertaining stream, because
Pretty lethal combination.
like I am not used to a Soulsborne game. Like I have not played in quite a while. So I think the last time I was actively playing a Soulsborne game was when Dark Souls Remastered came to the Switch. And I liked Prepare to Die Edition better anyway, because there were a lot more... That's a really good point. That's actually a really good point. I may need to just let people know how bad I'm doing. That's actually a really good idea. I might just cop that. Thank you for that, Zero. Actually, when I was playing Live Alive that time, I've told that story because you got you gave me a lot of resets. That was a fun night. I feel like every multiple choice we did ended up in a game over somehow. That was a lot of fun though. We're still playing that game. I think once I finish Arise,
Comfortable win.
oh, I mean, like when I'm on stream too, it was cool. Like things like game over. Things like game over don't bother me on stream. We're just here to have fun. Wait. Oh, I see now. It's a short game. I have... And we can't fast travel out. Wonderful. No, I have Imperial China left, present day, the near future. I think somewhere in there, I want to slip in a stream where I redo actually the same chapter I did when Zero was watching. I want to redo that and do the pacifist run because I like challenge runs in games and it'd be pretty cool to try. There's not a lot of attempts on YouTube. And since all my streams get re-uploaded to YouTube, it'd be pretty cool to, you know, just research it, practice it a couple times, see if I can do it. I did I think it was last month, I did a challenge run of Romancing Saga 2, where basically you glitch the game out and you beat the game without ever becoming the last Emperor, which might not make sense, like with no context, but it's a glitch basically, and it's really, really hard to perform. There's actually a huge element of randomness to it, and it was tough, but I was able to actually do it on stream. But words. So I want to finish Live Alive after I'm finished with this, of course, but the way it's looking, I'll probably be finished with this and Live Alive within the next 2.5 weeks. Sorry, I had a really bad stutter there. That was embarrassing. Did I miss anything here? Okay, I'll hit that on the way back.
Probably think about tonight's menu.
Pretty excited to finish Live Alive 2 because that's the game I'm really enjoying right now. Romancing Saga 3, that's gonna take a while. I was actually playing that a little casually earlier. Oh, Timodicus, you remember how we were talking about FOMO? I did a couple side quests. That chest has been picked up. I'm not fighting them again. Well, I was playing Romancing Saga 3 earlier a little bit, and my FOMO came true. It came true. Oh yeah, we can't jump down. Yeah, I did a side quest and then found out after it prevents me from recruiting a character, which was unfortunate. I was really upset about it. Let me see if I can squeeze by you. Yeah, that was so unfortunate, but it's okay because I'll probably want to platinum that game like I did Saga 2, so I get 8, basically, yep, I get 8 playthroughs to do it, so that's okay. And only the first one's long, and the others are actually really short. But yeah, it happens though.
Only the
Honestly,
best
it's better
materials work
than
on it.
it's better than the
You really
act
do
of
have quite the
obsessively like looking on one screen, looking at the other,
Turning
looking
eye,
on one
Jolene.
screen, looking at the
Yeah, they
other,
all kinda
like
look the same to
reading
me.
a guide as you're walking through every single point of the game. That's just not fun. That is that's not fun. Yeah, this is the way we didn't go before. What's up here? Treasure chest and some enemies.
You're mine! Double demon fang! I owe you one, come on! Double demon fang! Take this! You're mine!
Flying spree!
Xion, can you take care of them?
Hey Zero, are you streaming anything else right now besides Uncharted?
Turn the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
I do too, depending on what game it is. Like a game like this, I checked the guide today just to see how close I was to the end. But one thing I can say about this game that's nice actually. Oh, that's right, you said Saints Row. I'm sorry. I think that was when I was at the bathroom. I played that on the PS2 when that came out. I think that was PS2.
My sleeve, young lady.
I hope to see them sometime.
I actually really liked Saints Row. I have not been reading the guide for this game because there's actually nothing missable. That's probably one of the good things this game has going for it.
This could be useful.
But yeah, Saints Row is actually really fun. Probably haven't played that in a good 15 or more years. Here, we want to jump down from here. Can I actually just jump down? Now. I mean, a lot of games do take themselves way too seriously, like the one I'm playing right now. You know, I want to say that I'll go in and do Demon's Souls completely blind, but that's probably not going to happen. I'm going to,
The landing.
there's no way I could do that game completely blind. I'll try, but the result may not be too pretty. It'll be entertaining to watch, though. Boom. Yeah, there are invisible walls here. And we actually have to fight these. I don't know what else. There's Scarlet Nexus, Demon Souls. I actually keep wanting to call it Demon Stone. That's a PS2 game. That's a D&D based PS2 game. Nexus was on the list. Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. It's definitely an action game that goes in that slot. Probably not another Tales game right away.
Say no more.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
It's not worth fighting the Ropers.
Get lost!
You're mine. Come and face me. Dragon Core.
Oh, which one's... Which one stands out the most to me here? Pretty much anything Alphen says, because I hear the names of Alphen's arts so much, it like almost gives me a headache. Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
You attack without mercy.
You ever like felt sick from hearing the same thing so many times? Like a song, maybe a song playing on the radio at work, or like Billy from Billy and Mandy saying "Destroy Us All" way too many times, like that kind of thing. Why can't I go this way? Oh. Poor texturing.
No choice. You're mine. Dragon Form. Raising you apart.
Usually, if you finish a dungeon in these kinds of games, and the game is forcing you to walk out, like not fast travel out, you have to go out by foot. Usually something big's gonna happen.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Actually, Demodicus, I think... Oh, Dance in the Wind. Dance in the Wind. Dance in the Wind stands out a lot to me. Illuminate the Dark, Dance in the Wind. This game looks good, like visually.
Such harmony.
Game has excellent presentation. It's just every ounce of effort kind of went into the looks, and admittedly, the gameplay is like, yeah, Dance in the Wind, Dance in the Wind. I keep hearing that. All right, so we're back at the entrance. Let's just do a hard save really quick, just in case. Yeah, I mean, they made it look really good, and I'll admit, functionally, it's a great game. Functionally meaning like, a lot of quality of life features.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've
I really
avoided
like the animated
oblivion for the
cutscenes.
time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
What voice?
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegus.
Lenegus.
Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
Or revealed, for that matter.
But how do we even get to Lenegus?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starship.
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegus. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegus would probably be quicker than that.
Yeah, I had the worst headache today. I just woke up feeling terrible.
Wait. Alphen, when you came
So
down
sorry
from
if I'm a
Lenegis,
little like,
it had to have been
sorry if
in
I'm a
a
little hoarse
starship
or
of your
anything.
own, right?
Right.
Hopefully I'll be better like tomorrow.
Oh, of course.
I say
You
of
can't
course
be
when I look at
serious. That
Kisara
was
also.
300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it
It-
had to have still been functioning that whole time to
It
keep his
might
body
be.
preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen
It
to
might be
remember where you
allergies.
landed, would you?
My
But
memories
usually my
around that
allergies this time of year don't start
still a
acting
little
up until
hazy,
the
but I do
temperature
know that
really
I
starts
woke
to
up in
change, like
Galactia.
next month.
So chances are it's still in the air.
You know, just right there at the beginning of
At
flu
least it's a place
season.
to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
So I guess we gotta find
This
where
is
Alphen
it.
crash
Yeah.
landed.
As long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland.
Yep, so let's go back to the mainland.
Our
That
first
is
port of
not,
call
that is a
was
yacht.
Wolfsbeck.
That is a massive
Back when
ship.
you first
That's a
started out.
vessel.
Yeah, along with my dad.
I couldn't have... Along with my dad. What's wrong,
You
Shion?
okay? You don't look so good.
You're not gonna tell us, are you?
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
She said. I'm fine.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me?
Maybe she secretly
what do you-
wants you to know. But she doesn't want to say it. She wants you to pry some
No.
more.
You're right.
Dramatic.
I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
Yeah, Shion. Is it about Alphen?
No, not just him.
Alright, Timodicus, go get nice and clean.
Something you can't talk about?
Nice and clean.
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are. No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't
Yeah,
true.
I don't feel anything
You
from
and
this
I
scene.
are
I'm
the
not...
same, Shion.
I'm really just
We're
not
alike in
attached to
more
any of
ways
these
than you know.
characters. Like, literally none of them.
If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I thought that's what the
I
Bechdel
didn't
test
say
was. That's... I wasn't even
get
thinking
you
about that.
must
That's
have a
funny,
lot circling
Timodicus.
around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's
And come to
worrying you
think of
right
it,
now,
I don't...
you're allowed
I've
to
skipped a
worry
good
about
amount
it.
of dialogue. I'm
And
not
you
gonna
don't have
lie,
to talk
but
about it if you don't want to.
I don't
I know
think...
I'm not a Renin like you.
Yeah, I don't think...
Or a mage like
I don't think you
Rinwell.
really see two female
not a
characters, or even
sovereign
all
maiden
three of
or
them,
lord.
speaking
I'm just a Danon who used
a
to be
side
a
like
slave.
this anywhere else in this game.
But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
Especially because when Rinwell joined, she, like,
That goes
hated
for me,
Shion's
too.
guts.
We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you.
Speaking of Uncharted, hey Zero, did you see the
saw it?
Uncharted movie?
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge.
That's so funny that Kisara
Can you
gets seasick,
imagine Law
considering
at the
she's like
helm?
the saltiest
Who
person
knows
in the
what kind of
group,
trouble we'd get
considering
into.
she's the fisherman of the group. I actually think when you fish, it's only Kisara who does the fishing.
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So,
Why so
do you
serious?
think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing
That's
myself.
a great movie trilogy.
But then it occurred to me.
Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises.
Whatever
That's
this
a
thing on her mind is, it's probably the
That's
last
like
thing in the
the-
world she wants people
probably
to
the
know
last really good set of DC movies.
about. If she's
I
trying
liked.
this hard to
Set
keep
of
it
them,
secret,
not individual.
then it's not
Actually,
really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
the animated DC
Yeah.
films are awesome. Those are
can't tell
really
them.
good.
There's
A lot of people won't
just
compare
no way I could.
the animated films to like live action Marvel movies, but
What am I
that's just
supposed to
DC's
do?
forte, is the animated films. Those are awesome. DC actually has a really good history with their animations. Like, I mean, Mark Hamill was the freaking Joker. Oh, that's so cool. He'll actually charter us out to go fish. So let's make a backup save here, then save over this. Then we can actually go back to the wedge whenever too, it looks like. So made a backup just in case I get locked out of coming back to Dana for a little while. But let's yeah, it doesn't look like any new side quests popped up, so let's head to Calaglia.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Yeah.
Hey, chin up.
Thanks
This
for
is your
reminding him,
hometown.
Shion. Oh my goodness.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law?
If he knew Law was Law?
Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated.
Yeah, you came back when it was
What's
convenient
important
for
is that
you.
it's
You're
free.
human.
I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
You should have, but you weren't. Because you suck, Law. That's why we don't use you. Jude was a much better brawler than you. You know what? Jude kind of starts out like Law, but
Just one thing after another.
unlike
and
the
it all
characters in this
falls on
game,
my
Jude
head to
developed really well. Tales of Xillia is a
Hey,
freaking
Nath.
awesome duology of
What?
games.
Can't you
There's a
see I'm-
sequel.
Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I
You're not
wasn't
going to say
busy
anything
enough
about
putting down
him
the
not having
last
the
remnants
Iron
of
Mask
Renan
on
rule.
anymore?
I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship?
What do you need one of those for?
Oh, we're going to Lennigus,
To
baby.
get to Lennigus.
Lennigus? Are you out of your damn mind?
No, we're for realsies. We are
Believe it or
going
not,
to
it wouldn't be the
Lennigus.
craziest thing we've done recently.
Lennigus.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
We got stacks,
Mind if we take a
baby.
look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for.
Of course, we let the
It mentions
bookworm
a
do
rock
it.
that shot across the sky and landed
You know,
past
there's
the
so
mountain.
many like alternate
The event was
costumes in this
recorded
game, but
just
I don't
before the
think
first
any
Renan
of them
invasion.
And
are
you
like
think that
free.
might
I think
be
you
the
have to
starship?
download all
I
of
don't
them.
know.
I don't think this game
There
gives
was
you
nothing else in the
anything for
records that
free.
came even
Besides
close.
palette swaps. Palette swaps are cool, I
It
guess,
looked like it was
but
someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg.
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of
oh,
the veins we abandoned
Zion Mine.
connects
That's
to
where we started the
volcano.
game.
Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
I've dealt with my
Zoogle, huh?
dealt with my fair share of
I turned
giant
back as soon as I caught
zoogles.
sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
Ah, we'll be fine. We will be fine.
All right.
Did someone recognize Law?
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well,
Everything okay?
It must be the heat getting to him.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was
His
born in a winter
plumage.
wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
So that's
You mean their
Why
plumage
is-
changes color depending on where they grow up?
so
Weird.
Wait.
And with all this traveling we've been doing,
That might
it wouldn't
be this
surprise
one's
me if his
name.
wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his
Yeah,
snowy
actually, that
complexion.
explanation makes
It'll
sense because
feel
all the
strange to
owls we
see him
found
change.
were different colors
How
based on
awesome
what
would it
region
be
they
if
were
his head
from.
and wings were different colors, and his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels. Ow, lay off,
You know,
will
Hootle
ya?
as a
Sorry
mascot
the
for this
heat
Tales
making him
game doesn't really
docile.
do it for
Only
me.
yourself to blame for that
I'm
one. Hootle
much
takes
more of a
pride in
Tipo
his
fan
appearance,
myself.
you know.
Fascinating.
Noish is pretty cool too from
Dohalim,
Symphonia.
I think you've drawn his attention.
Let's fast travel over here.
We've reached our destination.
We have livestock. We have livestock to check. Then, oh, let's see if we can craft some new equipment. Atonement Edge. That's pretty cool. I like the watering can more, but we're going for practical here. And there's a trophy for crafting a bunch of, like, crafting 100 different weapons, so that's why we're trying to, well, that's why we're crafting even the stuff we're not going to use. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to that trophy, I believe. All right, and oh, what's this? Arms Sommelier. What? We actually have some points we can distribute here. Like 1,000 for everybody. That sounds pretty cool. Last shot. That. I guess we'll give Law increased battle gauge because that benefits us even when he's not in the party, which is that's the norm. And actually, I've wanted this for a while for Kisara KO prevention. I use Kisara sometimes, but
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? This heat is unbearable.
You can say that again. Whew.
I'm glad the mask is finally off.
Despite the fact that's why you can feel the heat?
let's see. Did I miss any skits? Gotta watch all the skits after all. I don't really like the skit format in this game. I won't call it a gripe. I'll just say it's not for me. But it's cool that they wanted to try something different. I'm just not a huge fan because, well, the old Tale skits where it was just their heads in the boxes talking to each other, like the little boxes, that was just had its charm. I think this one does a little too much. Whoa, what? Heal cure points? Sign me up.
That turned out good, if I do say. After mastering, I finally cooked my mob. This is a specially made one-of-a-kind batch.
Your
Spices.
I think I'll have some later after everyone else.
You sure?
It does smell pretty tasty now that you mention
Oh,
it.
okay, I get the joke, because
The heat from
Alphen
the
couldn't
spices
actually
is
taste
intense,
food
but
for the
not
longest
persistent,
time.
so it's easy to go back for seconds.
You're making a good case for your curry, Alphen. What the hell? Serve me up.
Oh wow, this is actually good.
To be honest, I'm a little
Oi,
scared how my
oi,
stomach
oi.
will handle all these spices later.
Y'all squeaky
But
clean
they
now?
really do bring out the flavor.
Indeed. The spiciness has been so finely tuned. Why, I dare say you've made true art, Alphen.
Hey,
Right?
Timodicus, is
I
it
knew
cool
you
if I
guys would
host
like
you
it.
on my channel? I don't know if it's proper to
I
ask
love it.
people
This is
first,
delicious,
but I figured
man.
I would ask since
Wow,
you're here.
Really? Don't talk with your mouth full.
There's plenty for
Squeaky.
everyone, so eat as much as you like.
Yeah. And we get to bond with someone, so I think it's time we bond with Law a bit. Oops, just
Kisara,
kidding.
Let's talk for a bit.
Yeah, we're
Been
gonna
thinking
talk to
about what we discussed
Kisara.
earlier. His reasons might not have been pure, but in the end, Dohalim still made Elda Menensi. I thought.
Okay, I don't
after
care
some-
about this
That doesn't
personal
mean
dialogue here.
Everybody, but you are.
Yeah. More to the point, Dohalim needs someone who can push him forward. I think we both get lost in our sorrow too easily when we focus on the past.
If we see that happening, we'll set him straight. Don't worry. We'll look out for both of you. I have to say, though, if you turned out this well modeling yourself after Miguel, he really must have been a great man.
What, you didn't believe me before? I'm pretty sure I've been going on about him since I joined up. If you need more convincing, I've got plenty more stories about him.
See, I didn't know if it was like an
Maybe
etiquette
another
thing,
time.
but yeah, I'm definitely gonna put you on my host. I have a couple people I'm gonna stick on my host.
Don't worry. Once I
Um,
finish folding these clothes, I'll go
I'm
to
glad I
sleep.
asked you first though, because I thought you might know if it's like etiquette or not. I don't know. Because yeah,
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
because if it's not, then I'm just gonna do it. We'll check this ore out. Almandine mass. Yeah, actually pop by. What is this awful camera angle? Yeah, I don't see why anyone would be offended. So, this is such an ugly camera angle
quite
here.
hot here.
Good thing that's panning out.
The climate feels different from Menancius.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town.
Yeah,
though.
cool.
Does that
So
mean
I'll do
eyes
that in
were
that
burning
case.
holes in us?
But for now, we need to get to Berg Volcano so we can go to Lenegus. Because the faster we get to Rena, the faster I can... Ooh. I wonder if I can end the game this way. No. This is such a terrible camera angle.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Well... Let's see. And yeah, I hate when those pop up in there. Does that ever happen when you stream Timoticus? Yep, I just blocked.
So we're back in the Zion mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through
Do you know
this
how to
place again?
clear a specific
This is where
message?
you
I
were first
blocked
from.
the
And
bot,
also the
but
first time we touched, as I recall.
it's happened to me 3 or 4 times.
Yes, really.
It's probably happened to me about 3 or 4 times. Let's see. Chat. There we go. Hey, my first ban! Yeah, Oh, you're fine, honey. Yeah, actually, in Timoticus, when I clicked it to ban, it looked like the account had already been suspended or terminated. Coincidentally enough. Here's to many more. Ding! So wait, I'm confused. Was this area just not available to us previously? This is where we started the game out, but is it just a door we missed or what? Well, not missed, but I'm curious if the entrance was nice. Nice emote for the occasion.
So this
Oh, okay,
path is
awesome.
supposed
Thank
to
you. I
take us
appreciate
out
that,
to the
Zero.
volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything.
I can't wait till you guys
Look
get
so
to
paranoid
ban.
You let a rock fall on
You
your
know,
head, Law.
get to also ban bots. Well, actually, it hasn't happened to Timoticus. Have you gotten the bots trying to sell stuff in your chat before, Zero?
So hot.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, it's not that tricky of a screen
Each
actually.
inner portion of Berg
It's
Volcano.
happened a couple
We need
times
to
to
find
me.
that starship.
Luckily it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened since I made affiliate, so that it happened more back in the old
An opponent like this should be easy.
I call it old, but it was only a few months ago. Back in the old days. Ooh.
Radiant light. Double demon fang. Dragon swarm. Regenerate. No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stand
Here I come. That's another one I hear a lot. Dance in the wind, illuminate the dark. Here I come.
This one's got your name on it.
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Double demon fang. Severing blade. Pile drive. Take this.
Glacial
Luna Longo.
Here's evil. Air
Take this.
demon laser.
Here I come.
Wind attack.
Double demon fang. Begin.
Field. Healing circle. Do it. Shield.
There we go.
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Nice little water blaster.
Stronger.
Actually, I should probably go the other way first. Dohleem's Astrolite can bridge gaps and rocky paths. Okay, neat. Oh, and looks like we got some fire boobies over here.
Hi, Hoodle.
Take this.
Water. Hear my call.
Demon fang.
Negative escape. Glacial spear. Here's evil.
They might slack it
Field.
away.
It's a duel of the arts.
Luna Rongo. Crunch.
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of that?
There we go. I hate when they put up this little shield. That could be a pain.
It's over. Take this right here. Take
There we go.
Rising Falcon. No escape.
Get on in there with the other. Glacial spear.
Here I come. Double demon fang.
Do it.
There we go.
This one's got
I
your
completely
name on
ran
it.
out of like hits for my combo. I feel like that happens a lot. I feel like the combos fall short sometimes. And like Alvin's just standing there like, oh, let me catch my breath with an enemy point blank. Ooh. So we're gonna split y'all up a little bit. There's no reason to fight all of you at once. There we go. Ah,
This
nice.
one's got your name on it.
Which is funny because they resist fire
A
anyway.
comfortable win.
A bit more comfortable fighting 3.
Little help!
Here I come!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
In the right area on their back!
Severing Wind!
You know, the level cap in this game is 100. We're right here at the end, and group's only about level 40. It's kind of interesting that it's almost like Grandia 1, where the level cap's 100, but you beat the game at like level 30, and there's really nothing after. Ooh.
Astral Arch?
That's my cue!
You're mine! Shut him down!
There we go.
You fight better at a distance. The further away
Tell you what, these enemies sure do take a lot of damage.
I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
I'm not
Certainly. Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. We'll be back.
Nice. Alright.
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Oh, big fire, big fire. Oh, we won. We won.
This could be useful.
Even though big fire.
I found some
Gothic
equipment.
dress. I think that's for Xion. Yep. I didn't hear the chime. Did she actually equip it? Yep, sure did.
Let me take a look at it.
Oh, you want to look at Xion's dress, Elfin? Let me take a look at it. Actually, this is probably the first sword we've gotten for Alphen that looks relatively cool and isn't just like, oh, this is what the game was talking about. Yeah, Dohaly making little
Plants
vine
grow
ladders.
instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
You can create an unlimited food source, but your biggest concern is not being treated as fertilizer.
An opponent like this should be easy.
You could literally end world hunger.
Negative gate! Dragon Swarm! Escape! I'm ready!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
I think one downside is lightning thrust actually costs only 1 AG, whereas severing fang or severing wind is 2. Come on, come on.
I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Yeah, we're average level 40, and game. I think the game probably ends around 45, 50. So. There we go.
No choice. Here I come.
Whoa.
Elusive Yin. Take this. Come and face me. Dragon Swarm.
Their hide is thick as armor.
Escape.
Air thrust! A whirling struggle.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Back in their defense.
Glad you had your use.
There we go.
I'll show you how useful I can be. It's over.
Hey Zero, when are you going live next?
Turn the tables on us.
That's what I was meaning to ask earlier. When's your next stream?
No time to hold back. Soaring. Double Demon Fang. Severing Wind. Lunar Rondo.
Burning
Rise
strike!
Warrior.
Hear my call.
Double Demon Fang. I'm ready. Take this.
Illuminate! Magic is there!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched.
Lemon gel.
Have some water.
The
Just
most
make sure you
adult
don't drink
drink.
Too much.
Good old H2O.
You want some too, Xion? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
$17,200 gold. How specific? Ooh, did I hydrate before you dehydrate? Why is that so funny? Gotta have my water. Wow, five of them. You know, I can't complain about 5 on 4 when I'll gladly take 4 on 1.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Another incantation ruined. Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon The enemy wields arts too.
We just got body slammed.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm only getting started.
It's over!
Oh, Alphen's been triggering his overlimit a lot more recently. Maybe I unlocked a skill and wasn't thinking about it.
Radiant Light! Burst of regeneration!
Sorry to trouble you. Sorry.
Coming through!
There we go.
Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Nonsense! Heal my weary companion! Dragon Swarm!
Sorry to trouble you.
Double Demon Fang!
Here, let me help.
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! No escape! Resonate with the earth! Try harder! My turn!
Nice evade. Took advantage of that, try to recharge my attack gauge.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Say no more.
That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Brigandine, who's that for? Brigandine. Oh, that's for Kisara, duh. Oh, I never equipped the Sapphire Guard anyway. I don't know why I really haven't been using Kisara in LoL. I don't know why I bothered buying equipment for him. I think out of personal necessity, like obsessiveness. Pretty straightforward path to the end, minus a couple of divots in the grand hallway of Tales of Arise. Rock Modillo.
Another incantation ruined.
I need a crit. Restore my attack gauge, please. There we go.
You're mine. Now I can let loose.
I owe you, Tion. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Nice.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
And
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
let's skip the fight. Up. I figured out they can still get into an encounter with you if you're touching the ladder. I figured you had some kind of invincibility. I was wrong. I figured that out the hard way once. Oh, one of these guys isn't bad.
Double Demon Fang!
The flashing parts are weak ones. Now!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Can't take away the
I
music.
think I'm getting stronger.
Definitely cannot take away the music of this game, at least. But I feel like I say that about everything I play. I think I'm not too hard to impress when it comes to games musically. 5 of y'all, let's do it.
Let's see what you've got.
It's not the, that art's canceled.
I'm not done. Double Demon Fang. Shine. Radiant light. Force of revenge. Here I come. Rising Falcon. Double Demon Fang.
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
Here I come. No place here.
Let me help.
Strike.
Here.
Here I come. I'll take you all on. Here I come. Dragon Swarm.
Oh, nice.
Double Demon Fang.
Over limit kind of makes it go by, makes the fight go by a little quicker.
Dragon Swarm. Demon Lash. Double Demon Fang. Dragon Swarm. Double Demon Fang. Grind you into dust. Take it. I'm not done. I'm ready.
Cool.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around. Lunar Corruption!
Dragon Swarm. Double Demon Fang. Resonate with the earth.
There we go.
Vanish without a trace!
Dragon Swarm.
Illuminate
Take
the
this. Dance on the way.
Oh, man.
Double Demon Fang.
I wonder if there's a boss, there's probably another boss fight in here.
In an instant. Impact block.
Cool. Oh,
So I still
and we
had
got some
room to
level ups,
grow.
nice. Red Sage, that was worth picking up. I'm not really worried about the ore. I will grab the pineapple gel. And let me just grab really quick. Ooh, they'll walk away while I'm in that menu. And we'll grab that ore since it's ours for the taking. Jump. Oh, invisible wall.
Being interrupted.
I'm ready! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Double Demon Fang.
Glacial Spear. Here's Eagle.
Eagle Ray. Lunar Rondo.
Freeze Laser.
Come one, come all.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Lunar
On your
Corruption.
knees.
Lunar Blast. Raging Storm.
Air pressure.
Double Demon Fang.
Take it.
Dragon Swarm.
Astral Energy. Dance in the wind.
Strike. Double
Here,
Demon
do
Fang.
it. Get toasty.
Bird Strike.
Yeah, actually, and it's funny because Demon Souls is from the same company that made this game, you know, Bandai Namco.
Demon Fang.
But
All yours, Kisara.
that's it's obviously quite different. That's less, rather than initiating battles, it's, you know, obviously Souls, it's like an open action RPG.
Crafting material.
That would be really funny to watch me, because those games of course have a huge learning curve. That would be pretty good content, watching me get squashed.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a...
I really like that idea. That was Zero, that was a really strong
I would've
idea.
figured rocks and plants would be too different
So
for
I'll
you
be sure to
handle
shout
both.
you out. Death counter will be absolutely necessary. I think the first time I ever played Dark Souls, I'm pretty sure I made it to the Undead Burg, gave up, came back a year later. I never finished it. I don't think I ever finished it, but we picked up Absolute. Who is Absolute for? That's absolutely for Alphen.
Not necessarily. Both of them can contain Earth astral energy.
We have items to heal, so we'll take the shortcut. I don't think there are any chests that way. I think I'd be willing to bet there's no healing light up here. And that's just the game's way of saying, like, hey, if you want to spend the cure points, you can take a shortcut. Alright. Be right back. Drink too much water. Gotta pee again. 1 second. Okay, cool, I'm back. All right, so let's just see what lies ahead. And I can throw one of those gold gels down really quick if we get into a fight. Oh, there is a healing light. Glad I didn't preemptively use something, thinking that was the boss door. And we don't need to save. What do we have here? Is that the big... Is that the thing that Balseph summoned at the beginning of the game? That's a big...
What the hell is that thing?
That's a big boy. That's what that is.
Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
That's a lot bigger than a Zoogle.
Where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
You know what? If you think that's bad, Timoticus,
It's going to cause chaos.
you should play the opening of Nier Automata. You might puke. Your first boss is about the size of a building compared to you, and it's sort of like an auto-scroller.
It's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
I can't attack
You
it.
have to ask?
We can't
Of course
attack
I'm
yet.
scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
Oh,
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I think they do that. Like they don't let you do anything before these Zoogles come out, so that it's like, ooh, and dodge. I got to freeze frame midair there.
There you go! Don't let up! Glacial Spear! Here's the wind! Dragon Swarm! Light Astral Raging Lightning!
Let's I'll tell you what, I get the megalophobia is severe when you're getting distracted by the little guys.
It's over! Come and face me! You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
Especially considering we've used like 80 cure points so far and haven't even touched the boss yet. Hey, there's your catchphrase again. Illuminate the dark.
Double Demon Fang! Shine! You're finished! Double Demon Fang! You're mine!
I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends for, we can't depend on one another.
You're right.
You're mine!
I'll bear that in mind.
Double Demon Fang!
Oh, come on. Come on.
Got it! Now that's it! Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Demon Fang!
Here goes!
You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
17,000 HP isn't a lot, except when only one character is focused on actually doing damage.
Winds of Heaven! First force!
It's over!
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
You're finished!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the earth.
Hear my blood!
Severing Wind!
It looks like you got this one covered! Burning Strike! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil! Raging Storm! Freeze Lancer!
We're almost down 200 and we haven't even fought the boss yet.
Do it!
Alright, bro. Have a good night.
Say no more!
Have a good day at work tomorrow, and I shall catch you on your stream, my friend.
What would I do without you?
8 o'clock Central.
Here come more!
We'll just
More
have
of
to
them.
keep fighting.
But yeah, have a good night, bro.
The enemy!
Let's cancel that Mystic Art, or the Astral Art, rather.
Dragon Swarm! I'm ready!
Doubling!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Yeah, you too, bro. Take care.
They're all coming after me! Hold on to your
Oh,
I'm not scared.
come on.
I'm totally fine. Don't mind if I do.
Double Demon Fang!
Reload!
I could do it tonight! Can't move!
Bye, Alphen.
I'm ready!
Shion, Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Hopefully that does not interrupt Shion's.
Imbue this vanquished
Light
soul
Astral Energy in the wind! In here! I'm all
Not done yet! Can you take it? You're mine!
Magic is mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's a healing art! A
Dragon Swarm!
whirling
Now I can let loose!
A whirling struggle!
Dragon Swarm! We did not chance! Stardust!
Will this help? In here!
The flaming
No
sight!
more playing nice!
Be let free!
It's
It's over!
Here I come!
Thrust!
Here's a
Double
healing art!
Demon Fang!
First aid!
Can we fight the boss now? Pretty please? I see why we got that gold ore.
Here, let me help! First aid!
Now I can let loose! You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can.
Reinforcements in!
Glad you're on our...
Double Don't mind if I do.
Oh my goodness, I never realized Rinwell cancels all the enemy Mystic Arts on the screen. What? Alright, yeah, we took out one.
Not in your dreams.
I'm not done!
Sorry to come off.
Double Demon Fang!
Another incantation brewing.
Blue escape! I owe you one.
Yeah, Blazing Sword's not doing a whole lot of good here.
I owe you, Xion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Can you take it?
Oh, get out of the way! Bye, Alphen. Let's drop a life bottle.
You're really strong, Alphen.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around. As impressive as always.
Here I wish I was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
I mean, I don't agree with that. We've seen Xion flustered before.
Saving this one.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Thunder Field!
Blue escape! It's over!
I'm all stopped up. Dance in the wind. In here.
Blue escape!
Come on.
Heal my weary companion.
Get up, Alphen. These rock type enemies sure do take a lot. I guess I could be using Kisara's boost attack. I haven't used it as much, so I'm not as familiar with the situation where it's appropriate.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! My turn! You're mine! Lunar! Stardust! I'm ready! Air pressure!
So what's the deal here?
Look sharp, everyone!
Whoa!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
Thanks.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Just watch and learn!
Okay, so it's like a little, it's like a scripted fight.
Go back down!
Yeah, I think this is what we fought at the very beginning, like the first boss fight of the game, I think, actually. Come to think of it, was Balseph with Ifrit. You got a trophy. Nice story trophy.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps
That's a good point. If we've already fought that before, why would it have been in the
given
wedge?
The location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light,
All
we
right,
must have
Zero.
prevented
Thanks for
something
coming
from
out.
taking
Thanks for
place
watching.
here.
Thanks for chatting. Enjoy your night, and I will
I'd like
catch
to
you
think
when
so,
you're
knowing
playing
how much
next.
grief it gave us.
Catch you playing Saints
that out
Row
of
to
the
be
way,
specific.
we can keep moving
But
forward
take
now.
care, bro.
Let's go.
Later. Looks like we got a new, a new emblem for Alphen. Got a new art. Yeah, but we don't have enough points. Secret key.
I can feel my precision improving.
Awakening Pebble. And what's this? Awakening Pebble. Let's also make a hard save. Cool. It's pretty out here. Looks nothing like a volcano.
Hey, is that it over there?
Hmm. Yeah, we definitely keep Rinwell up. Let's see.
I'm impressed how well balanced.
Can I fast travel from here still? I sure can, but
Thing is,
probably don't have a good way back. So we won't. Let's see.
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
I left the stove
No,
on.
but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Bright eyes.
3 centuries later. and
They
it's
haven't
no
used that
worse for
slur
wear.
in a while.
I'll take a look at the internals.
Wow, good thing Dohalim is also
Damn,
an engineer.
I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present.
Yes, indeed.
I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
Kind of setting in the feeling, making it feel like the end of the game. Because I think this is the last area we're going to. I'm pretty sure.
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're
Aw.
a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible
I think that's
scenario before we go.
the writer's way of saying
Let's try not to stay away too long.
once you
I hate for
leave,
anything
you're not
to
coming
happen
back
to
till the
place while
game's
we're
over.
gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
All right. Fast travel point added. Well, I see an objective. I see an objective next to a campfire. Something tells me it's really long cutscene. Actually, you know, we'll go ahead and watch it. That way we don't have to start off our next stream watching a long cutscene. That'll work.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken. And this is no picnic for me either.
Actually, you guys are at a
Remember,
campfire.
our
It kind
aim
of is a
to ensure
picnic.
that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
I think we're past the point of
Is there
avoiding
no way we
fights.
can talk them into leaving us alone?
Not if they're sending like
The people of
interplanetary weapons to
Sure.
Dana
I mean,
because they're
we
upset
found
that
a
you
way to
ended
make
the
it work
crown
with Shion and
contest.
Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Alphen being the logical one for
Right.
once.
We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, do they all sleep sitting up? What, do they not want to get their clothes dirty or something? Laying flat on the ground's gotta still be more comfortable than that.
Where? Shion?
She's in the box! No, she's not. What?
Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own?
She's right there. What do you mean, where's Shion? She walked 20 feet away, dude.
Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
Hello, Doug a Thug 1. How you doing today?
Then go ahead and shoot me!
Did I say that right? Doug the Thug 1. Yep. You doing alright today? I'm pretty good. Getting a little sleepy. Probably gonna wrap this one up in about 10 minutes, something like that. Whenever this cutscene's over, but other than that, did you, words. What were you playing today? I think I dropped into your stream for a moment, but I don't remember exactly what you were playing.
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Hey, I appreciate it. I always.
So you're immortal?
I'm pretty busy a lot of the time, but I try to lurk when I can. I try to give back.
I believe you, Shionne.
Yeah. Community helped me become an affiliate. Full place.
How is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why.
But yeah, you know, I always appreciate it. You know, I'm pretty chatty.
At least not before.
Maybe not as much as I normally am tonight. I'm kind of getting over something, kind of losing my voice a little bit, but
when my thorns free themselves, it will be my death.
Yeah, I'm actually just kind of playing this game I don't like right now.
A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing
Yeah, it was
remains.
like, I remember now, it was like Hamster something. Well, thank you.
I want to believe it's all just a bad dream.
Hamster Dream or something.
No matter what I tell myself.
Or Hamster Game, I think.
I know it's not.
Was it like one of those like games on Steam that was $2.99 or something like that?
The whole reason you...
That's the image I get when I hear the name.
was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die,
like how is it weird
I can at least
exactly?
Take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you
okay.
your fellow Renans.
Made all my hamsters GTA San Andreas characters.
And while we've all been fighting to keep on
race and train hamsters. It kind of, especially when you say racing, it kind of reminds me of the Chows in Sonic. I think there was Chow racing, wasn't there?
But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Yeah, the drama in this game is just kind of...
Don't lose hope yet.
Drama in this game is just kind of weak for me. It doesn't really do anything for me.
There's still time to...
Like, I think we're 45 hours into this game. Barely know anything about the characters.
The darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well.
Yeah,
it was only a suspicion at first.
Just so much melodrama. The characters are not well written, well developed.
My maiden powers.
Everyone's kind of dense. We're actually at the end of the game here, and I'll be happy to be done with it. I hate to say.
I came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. They don't anymore.
Is it? I stream from a PlayStation 5. Is it available on PlayStation? Do you know? Because I might check that out. That sounds like a fun little pastime, especially if it's free early access.
Stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
they will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Dahnans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die.
But I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shut up, Shion. Come on.
Alvin?
Was it Hamster Playground? I typed in hamster game. I typed in hamster game just now, and there's actually a lot of hamster games. Okay.
I won't let it happen.
I think it looks like it's only for PC. It looks like it. It doesn't even have like a Wikipedia page.
Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision ultimately. But if you decide not to fight,
If it's a simple game, my PC can probably handle it.
even if I
Actually
have to do it
sounds
alone,
kind of cool, like a pet raising type game that isn't freaking Pokemon
No.
or something.
You won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you
What,
are alone in this at all.
What type of stuff do you normally stream? Is it mostly
And I, for one, don't believe this venture
is it
without
mostly
hope.
like the indie niche stuff like that, or are you like a
Shion is
variety?
the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those
Variety.
events have some connection to her
Variety's
thoughts.
cool. Oh,
The true
nuts.
nature of which I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth.
Hey, I just turned down. It shouldn't be an
Certainly
issue.
possible.
The song playing in the
Though I
background is
suspect the nature of the
copyrighted, and I don't
software
want to
is
get a
connected
strike.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once,
Yeah,
and I won't let it happen again.
I should probably just turn that down just to be on the safe side. In this particular cutscene, of course, I can't skip individual lines of dialogue. This whole copyrighted music thing when playing these Japanese role-playing games is a pain in the butt to work around. Yeah, this scene really doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, luckily I don't have any copyright strikes, but I've gotten muted a few too many times for my own comfort. Oh my gosh, it's still playing. On to Lenegis, right? Okay, cool. I think the song's over. Okay, well, that's probably as good of a place as any to go. Offline for the night. It's a little bit past my bedtime. Doug the Thug 1, thanks for coming and popping in for a few minutes. That was pretty cool. I hate that it was, you know, right as I'm about to have to go to bed, but things happen the way they do. I'll be sure to check you out next time you're streaming. I'll put you on my pinned, since you were kind enough to check me out. But everyone who came out and watched tonight, thank you so much for coming out and watching. And you know what I like to say, if you like Tales of Arise, or if you like Can't Sprint JRPG, please be sure to follow or maybe even consider subscribing. Have a good night, bro. But other than that, yeah, I'll catch you next time. Keep you posted on Twitter for when my next stream's gonna be. I'm taking Tuesday or Wednesday off yet. I haven't quite figured out which one, but I'll keep everyone posted in one way or another. Next stream will probably be Tales of Arise again, since we're right here at the end. I'm a little Romancing Saga out at the moment, so I may not stream that again for the rest of the week. Probably gonna be Tales of Arise until I finish it. I think it may be 1 or 2 more at the most. 2 more at the absolute most, besides any bonus content I decide to air. And we'll do, you know, more Live Alive after that. I keep pronouncing the game wrong, but yeah. Other than that, everyone, thank you for coming out, and catch me next time. Till then, have a good night.